Welcome to my YouTube channel Marketing 5.0. Thanks much on continuously watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. And as you all know, we have so far released 9 series of videos, and very recently we started the Marketing Through Pandemic Expert Speaks series, where we talk about the aspects, marketing aspects, how the company can use through pandemic, and we also talking something about the post-pandemic aspects. So far, we released the 4 videos, starting with the post-pandemic marketing trends and present and post-pandemic consumer behavior, the marketing strategies to tackle pandemic, and marketing mantras to focus on the consumer behavior to achieve growth through pandemic. In this line, today we talk about the how a company can win a consumer loyalty through this pandemic, because so these are all the tough times consumer go through, a lot of tough times, trouble times, so the mind is always very confused. So in this sort of a time, how a company can win the hearts and minds of consumer, what are the loyalty aspects which influence consumer to stay with one company or the different companies, what motivates them. So those are the aspects we are talking about today. So when we talk about the winning consumer loyalty through pandemic, there are 4 aspects. The number one is the quality. So we all talk about the quality because otherwise everybody is producing a quality product. But how a consumer will see a quality or perceive the quality, because quality is a qualitative term, it's a kind of a light of perception. So how a consumer will see the quality. So there is an equation you see here. Q is equal to EP is equal to P. See what is Q here? Q is the quality. And what is the EP, the expected performance? And what is P is a price. So this is the equation consumer will actually, see and gauge the quality of any product or service the consumer buys. So it is common in any term. Now it's very, very important at this point of time through pandemic. The consumers are actually already reducing their spending and they are very choosy about what they want to spend. So in this time, the consumer will focus more on the quality aspects, especially the expected performance. So whenever the consumer buys a product or service, they normally have a kind of a perceived performance. So how that particular product service satisfy the perceived performance by delivering the expected performance for the price they pay for. So when the consumer say it's a high quality product, when the consumer gets the expected performance of whatever they perceive, if they get the same thing, they say it's a quality product. But if it exceeds their expectations, whatever they perceive, they call it as a high quality. If it is not satisfying or meeting their expectations, they say it is a quality product. So it is very imperative to understand the quality of any product or service are normally gauged by the price the consumer pay for, comparing the performance which they get from the product or service, the expected performance. So this is the number one. So the company needs to satisfy the perceived the expectations of the consumer, perceived performance, meeting the expectations, and if they exceed the expectations, then the consumer sees a great quality in the product. So it's all actually gauged by the price what they pay for. So we all see in our the marketing mantra. So very one of the important marketing mantra is promise. So whatever the company promise, create the perception, the expectations in the minds of consumer, which they need to deliver it. So you need to meet the expectations of consumer, whatever the perception you create. For example, we are talking about a hotel property, where the hotel advertise about what kind of facilities they offer through the pictures and all those things. The rooms, dining area, kids play area, the other areas. But when the consumer actually go to the place, but when they see, when they get to see and feel and experience whatever they see online, if they get the same thing, so it's meeting expectations. If they get something extra beyond what actually they perceived, exceeds the expectation. So it's a great service. It's a great, you know, the quality which the consumer enjoys. The next comes the value. So this is a very important thing. See, we all buy a product and service, but how we see the value in the product. So quality is the very basic thing which any product or service should offer for the price they pay for. This is a basic mandatory thing. Even if I buy a product for say $1 or $100, $1,000, so whatever actually the money I pay for, the quality whatever it's meant to be, it should be offered. But how the consumer will see the value? Because whatever actually they get the performance, the expectations from the particular product service, the consumer should satisfy about it. The usage of the product, the expectations and procuring of services, they should have the internal satisfaction. They should be satisfied with whatever the quality, the expected performance they are getting from the product or service for the price they pay for. That is where they see the value. Suppose you are buying a mobile phone. Mobile phone advertises a lot of features. When the consumer use that particular mobile phone, apart from whatever actually it promises, that the features or whatever the particular mobile phone offers to the consumer should use the particular features and get satisfied about it. So that is where they see the value in it. So the quality plus satisfaction leads to the value. So the value is very, very important. So the value is another very important the driver for winning the consumer loyalty. So nowadays the companies are not selling product or service because they are offering value to consumer. Because so many product services are available, so many choices available to consumers. So why should they go for a specific product or service or a brand? See, if they see a value in that, they will go for it. So it is the duty of the company to develop and deliver a value to the consumer. The next aspect comes is a happiness. So how come the happiness comes here? Because we normally say the happy employees are productive employees, happy consumers are productive consumers. So when the consumer buy more, when they feel happy, relaxed. So how actually company can create happiness in the minds of consumer through the purchase? So that is where the satisfaction is a very, very important thing. But if the satisfaction is it necessarily leading to happiness, it may not actually, most of the time. Suppose if I am buying a product or service, but I need that particular product or service. I use it, I am satisfied, but sometimes I feel that I pay more for the particular product or service. So that time I may not have happiness. I always feel that actually I overpaid it, but I am satisfied with that particular product or service. So the satisfaction may not lead to happiness, but what lead to happiness? The consumer delight. How a company can delight the consumer, surprise the consumer, which is very important. Suppose you go to buy a product or service, so you get a surprise offers, surprise benefits, surprise service offer, which consumer never expected. So that surprise wow element or X factor, which leads to the consumer delight. So that consumer delight will always go a very long way, and it is in the top of mind of consumer. So whenever they think of going back to a product or service or a brand, they will come back. Then plus empathy. So in these troubled times, very important, the company should feel empathy about it and empathize the requirements of consumer and deliver whatever they want. So these three things actually, if the consumer feels that actually the company is empathizing them and looking to satisfy the requirements and in order to create happiness by whatever they offer, so that is where the happiness will come. So if you see this equation, satisfaction plus consumer delight plus empathy, which leads to happiness. So these are all the three aspects: the quality, which is Q is equal to EP is equal to P; the value, the quality plus satisfaction and happiness; satisfaction plus consumer delight and empathy. This all leads to one very important thing, which is very, very crucial for winning the hearts and minds of consumer loyalty, which is the trust. So quality plus value plus happiness are the very important the drivers of winning the trust of consumer. So once the consumer trust, the consumer become loyal to you and come back to you for more. They spend more money. Not only they spend more money, they also become brand ambassadors, referrals, and evangelists. They talk about the product, service, and brands to all their friends, the relatives, the community. So it's a kind of like the trust creates a lot of the human connect and the loyalty, and that actually create a lot of positive impact on the company's image, which is very, very important. So consumer has become a partner. So consumer is no more actually a part of your business or contributing to business, but they also become partner. But consumers are not getting paid for it. But there are companies nowadays actually, they are surprising the consumers with this kind of a thing, which again motivates the consumers to talk about the companies. So in that way, the best way of actually the promotion is the word of mouth, which is from the consumer themselves. So instead of spending billions on advertisements and other, like the mode of the promotion, the company should focus on satisfying the requirements of consumer and creating happiness. In that way, developing trust. So the trust is a factor which has quality plus value plus happiness. So all these three elements which creates trust in the minds of consumers. So that is a very important thing for winning consumer loyalty through pandemic. So once again, thank you very much for continuously watching my videos and subscribing to my next channel and sharing with your network. And please just post your comments and just give us a direction for what sort of videos you want in the future.